Good morning, my darling. It is beautiful here in sunny Florida. I just finished my workout, which is why I'm still in workout gear, and just wanted to kind of show you this is where I'm hanging out during the quarantine. I just did my little workout indoors here. You can see I got my yoga mat and stuff set up over there, and I've got a weight resistance band that I'm using for strength training and then going for walks whenever I'm able to do that. So I'm not too far from the beach. It's actually pretty beautiful here, and what's fascinating is there's kind of a weird sense of normalcy here in a way, because there's still traffic going by and people out walking their dogs and that kind of thing. It just feels like kind of quiet. Anyway, it seems to be a perfect time and space for me to be settled in, really grounded, really centered, to be able to support you through this process. So one of the things that I'm doing now is I'm offering additional Akashic Records sessions. Those are consulting sessions and healing sessions to help people get through this time. I'm doing it at a discounted rate. I'll put more information in the links here. But basically, if you're not familiar with what the Akashic Records are, essentially it's a very special, very unique spiritual tool, for lack of a better term, to help people really get in touch with their own wisdom, their own truth, and information coming directly from their soul's wisdom and their spiritual guides to navigate the complexities and intricacies and challenges of being a spiritual being in the human experience. And so Akash in Sanskrit means ether. So the Akashic Records are considered to be like a spiritual library. I like to think of it maybe as like a vibrational storehouse or like a database of all of the information specific to your soul and your soul's journey in this lifetime. And it's kind of like the cloud for the soul. It's like I like to think about it. Like when you open your phone or you go to your computer and you ask Google something, you know that information is not in the little box in your hand or on your desk or on your table or whatever. You know that it's stored in the cloud. And the Akashic Record is kind of like that. It's an etheric space that houses that information. And so I'm trained as an Akashic Records consultant and a master healer. And so I help people access their Akashic Records to get more specific information so that they can bring to their conscious mind the awarenesses that they need to make the choices, make the adjustments, or even process the energy of what they're experiencing. Now, the interesting thing is everybody's always accessing their own Akashic Records. Every time you have an intuitive impulse, you have an insight, you have an inspired thought, that's coming from your Akashic Records. It's not just happening in the gray matter inside your head. It's coming from somewhere. You're getting that information because that's your soul guiding you along your life path. And so everybody's always accessing their own records. A lot of times, though, when we get into fear and overwhelm, frustration, survival-based energies, which is very common, especially, just in life in general, with all the stress that we deal with, but especially in times like this when things are extra challenging, it's hard to have clarity around that. So what I'm able to do is come in and help people access that more specifically and get the information they need. And sometimes there's healing there too. There can be physical body healing that's needed. Sometimes it's releasing blocks, things that have been holding you back. When you've done like all the right stuff, everything you know how to do, and you still feel like you can't break through a barrier, sometimes we just can move that energetically in the Akashic Records. And so there's a lot that we can do. Again, more information is available here wherever you're watching this being posted. So I just want to throw that out there to you. This is an extra modality. We can do it distance. I work with people on the phone, and it's really sweet. It's kind of a cool opportunity to take advantage of right now. If this is something you're curious about and you've never tried it before, not sure what it's like, reach out to me. I'm happy to answer your questions. You're welcome to try a session. I would love to offer you that. And especially if you're on an awakening journey, if you're a healer, you're an artist, a creative, or somebody who's just been on a spiritual path for a while and you're looking for something to go to new depths or new heights, this is something that could be really cool for you to help you move in that direction. Also, I'm going to tell you, it's great for parents who are stuck home right now with kids, and you're just like not sure how to navigate all the stuff with taking on teaching and what your kids need and how to manage the energy all day long. This could be super supportive for you as well. So there just are just a few of the things that this can help you with, and just having a general sense of overall peace. Because here's the thing. Everything that's unfolding in the human context, it is in service of your soul's highest good, even if you can't see it right now. And so sometimes just getting a little bit more clarity about what that means for you specifically can help you ride out the waves of the turbulence, especially that we're feeling in these times right now, with a little bit more ease and joy and relaxation through the process. So just giving you a little shout out from South Florida. Would love for you to take advantage of this invitation if it resonates for you, and I'll look forward to connecting soon. Ciao, darling.